Hey coders, welcome back to another quick news update. We got some exciting stuff coming at you, straight from Nintendo this time. Surprise, surprise, Nintendo has announced a brand new console. Well, sort of. It's actually the new Nintendo 2DS XL. Yeah, you heard me right. Announced another version of the 3DS XL line, except, get this, they got rid of the 3D. The interesting thing about this is this was completely out of the blue. We weren't expecting to see anything from Nintendo until E3, honestly, because the Switch just launched. They came out with numbers from that, and it's outperforming its own expectations there. And I gotta say, I'm hoping that continues there. But what I will say is this is an interesting product because, first of all, it looks quite nice. I was not expecting that. Maybe Nintendo has some new designers behind closed doors. I know that they've been making some moves internally that might be indicating that they're going for younger style, things like that. But the new Nintendo 2DS XL has some of the best styling that I've seen ever come out of a Nintendo handheld. That includes the Switch. I think the Switch is a snappy looking system, but as you'll see in these images, they've done some really quality stuff, from the nice color outline that contrasts whatever the base color is of the system, to the color buttons that match the D-pad on the opposite side, to the fact that the screen is now almost the entirety of the clamshell design. I think that's pretty cool. Now there's some interesting choices that I wanted to cover here that I think were kind of surprising if you were going to redesign the 3DS, or the 2DS line for that matter, because that's what this is. Why would you keep the clamshell design? But I would assume that this is for that push where you can see that they're still supporting that system with new games, new content, things like that. They don't want to completely 100% give up on it, but they also don't want you to have a high price point to get in there. So this is kind of the intermediate package. So we'll see how this does. I think it was kind of a surprising thing. I was expecting more of a switch to the Switch itself, if you haven't caught that already. I think it's a good thing. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this performs. And as you'll see, I think it's a snappy looking design of a system, and that right there makes it a little bit desirable. Am I going to pick one up? Probably not. I don't really need one now. Now that I have the Switch, I'm pretty happy with my balance of mobile and desktop gaming or console gaming. What I'm looking for now is just more games to come out for the Switch. So we're still staying tuned for Switch news for E3. I don't expect we're going to get anything else before E3 for that. But this is some surprising news that I wanted to bring to you guys, just so that you guys didn't miss out on any of the crazy stuff that's going to be going on. I expect that we'll probably see some things from ARMS beforehand, and we'll probably see some Splatoon information. I think that actually launches like the week of. I'll have to double check on that. But either way, if you're looking to pick up the 2DS XL, that's actually going to be out very soon, July 28th. Which comes out the same day as Hey Pikmin and Miitopia, two new games that they just announced and showed off. Well, they didn't just announce, but they showed off again. And it'll retail for $150. I think that's a pretty aggressive price point and worthy of your consideration if you are interested in the 3DS family, or the 2DS family for that matter. And ultimately, I think you'll have a stylish system with a humongous library and a great install base, which means you'll have people to share that with. So, yeah, keep an eye out. 2DS XL coming at you quick. For game coders, I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in, and stay classy, coders.